What? What? I just beat it. I just beat it. I just beat it. What? This truly was our Killbot. Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just beat it. How did it go? How did it go? Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop. Just fluked it. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm shaking. I'm shaking a little bit. Oh my god. Wait, let me count the attempts. Oh my god. Dude, that's crazy. That's insane. What the fuck? Like, actually. What the fuck? Okay. 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 Damn. Oh my god. Okay. GG. 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 There is no limit to glaze when it comes to Killbot. This is actually like one of the best levels I've ever played. I mean, of course, it took me a while, around 2 months. But I went in with the mindset that this is gonna take me a while. That's why I enjoyed it so much, I think. Let's go through all the parts. The first one being, of course, the elephant in the room, the UFO part, which is the part that the level is famous for. It took me 3 days and 4,000 attempts to learn, and it certainly wasn't easy, but after learning it, I realized that it wasn't so bad. It actually got really consistent, and at the end, I even got it 4 times in a row. And I made a habit of getting a UFO to 100 at least 3 times a day before moving on to other parts. So in the end, I had 87 to 100 times 177, which is just insane. The ship, in my opinion, is the second hardest part, behind the UFO, but just like the UFO gets really consistent. It took me 2 days to learn and a few more days to get it to 100. Also, I was using Doggy's tutorial, which is honestly mandatory if you play this level, because it tells you where to click. Both duels are the easiest part of the level. Cube Robot duel is very easy to learn, but it's incredibly chokeable. I even died there twice, I think, from 0. The spider ball duel was pretty hard to learn actually, because Doggy's video didn't explain it very well, but after learning it got incredibly consistent like most parts. This is the first wave part that became somewhat of a choke point, as I hear a lot from 0, most notably 60 times 3, which, let's be real, if you pass it, you're getting to the ship. Like, you're not gonna die at the duels. It's one of the only parts that isn't exactly like all that consistent, but you're gonna pass it eventually if you bash your head against it. Literally the same thing applies to this wave, except it's way harder. In my opinion, this is the most chokeable part of the level, UFO not included. Also, I made it my daily goal to get this to 100, even though I couldn't for most of the days. But in the end, I got it 10 times. Scary to learn, gets super consistent. I actually got here when I played from 0 for the first time, and then I couldn't get there for 3 days. But this is honestly one of the easier parts in my opinion. Honestly, a really hard part while also being a little inconsistent. I specifically struggled with the second half of it, where according to Doggy you do 5 clicks, then wait a little and do 2. I found that super inconsistent, so I just pulled a WizKid and it worked for the most part. This part is so hard to learn, but it gets so consistent, like, oh my god. I think it is the most CPS heavy part of the level, pre-drop not included. I literally even wrote it in my notes. Try learning job part 2, but it's genuinely so high CPS my fingers started hurting and my brain as well. This was actually the main choke point for like 20 days. Specifically these 5 buffer clicks which I just could not pass. Honestly, you could separate the entire level into 3 challenges. Can you click super fast? The challenge. Can you click precisely? The challenge. Can you not choke? The challenge. But eventually this part got super consistent and I could pass it any attempt. Incredibly easy part, I learned it in about 20 minutes. It also got super consistent, super fast, so there's not much to say. So yeah, that's it. Overall, I think this is an amazing level and I would recommend this to anyone who's not afraid of actually learning levels. Okay, anyways, bye.